What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Professional Weapons in AW. And yes, I lied about the next episode being the Bulldog. I just realized that I had the AE. I had all AE4 variants except the Vortex, but I realized I had a Vortex on my dad's account, so now I can fully do this, just like I had the Rigger on my dad's account, but nothing else. But anyways, here we're doing the professional variants of the AE4, the 3 professional variants, including the marksman variants of these weapons, which is the Venom. And I noticed that all of these variants, even the marksman variant, start with V, which is kind of interesting in my opinion. Even the marksman variant, which is supposed to be like a professional variant, is now the way these look are kind of confusing. I guess the Venom looks like the Vortex, and the Void and the Vaporizer I have to consider similar, but yeah, the Void is red while the other ones are not. But the Void, Vaporizer, and Vortex are professional, and the Venom is the marksman. And honestly, the Venom is not too good because, first of all, it has minus 30% range. It is minus 2 range, which means it has minus 30% range on your 3-shot kill, which means your 3-shot kill is going to be abysmally bad, and you're just going to get more 4-shot kills, because really the strength of this weapon is the high damage it does and how it's a 4-shot kill anywhere across the map. This one, it doesn't affect hardcore, it doesn't decrease the damage, but it really decreases the range, and having 30% less 2-shot range is, or 3-shot range is really bad. So this variant is not off to a great start. However, it does have a 20% faster ADS time than the base. From 250 milliseconds to 200 milliseconds. This one's as fast as an SMG now. And we're going to compare the two right now. So here we go. And you notice a big change. You notice that the Venom is beating it every time because it does have minus 2 range for plus 2 mobility, which is a 20% faster ADS time. And that's a good thing, but the Venom is not a good variant at all, and one that I would not recommend. Next up, we have the AE4 Vaporizer, and the AE4 Vaporizer is not a bad variant, but it's not that good either. And we're going to compare it to the normal AE4 with shots to kill and everything. So the normal AE4 at its maximum range, at long range, will be a 4-shot kill. Let me get back as far as possible. And at its maximum range, this variant is a 4-shot kill. So that's a 4-shot kill. So, but you got for the AE4 Vaporizer, you guys already know we're going where the damage changed, and I don't sound excited about it because yes, this is a negative damage variant. And at its longest range, this variant will turn into a 5-shot kill at its longest range. I even moved up closer than I was before, so you know that its damage is decreased. That makes it a 5-shot kill at long range, which is honestly bad. You don't want decreased damage with a gun that shoots super slow. I mean, the high damage and super low rate of fire is supposed to, make the weapon balanced. And this weapon is actually statistically similar to the Shocker, although I actually prefer this one over the Shocker because the Shocker has even lower damage, and its long range performance of the AE4 Vaporizer is actually its medium range, which is awful. So the damage decreases from 34, 33, 33 to 34, 33, 24, which makes it a 5-shot kill. So here is the now next nerf. We have 10% more recoil. It's not that bad because the AE4 is very accurate, but it's going to kick up a little bit more. The Vaporizer, it's really not that noticeable, but it is a change, and yes, it is there. It's kind of difficult to test out recoil for energy weapons, but that's how much the regular AE4 kick, and this is how much the Vaporizer will kick. And as you see, we have a taller mark for the Vaporizer than we do for the normal AE4 series. So you notice that that's the recoil change, 10% more recoil. You can just fix it with foregrip, but the damage you can unfortunately not fix. And this weapon will tell you on the little stat chart that it is +2 fire rate. This does not actually change the rate of fire of the gun, like how fast it shoots. What it actually means is that this weapon will overheat 20% slower. So this is how fast the normal AE4, it has 20 shots. And this is how fast the Vaporizer will overheat. It has a 20%. It's like getting a free heatsink attachment, because a free heatsink basically does the same thing. And just to compare both full autos at the same time, here we go, and you'll see that the Vaporizer will beat it. 1, 2, 3. And the regular AE4 overheated first, and the Vaporizer beat it. Even though the Shocker has a bigger battery, +3 fire rate, it's still the Vaporizer better because it's statistically the same, and you don't have because the AE4 Shocker is -2 damage for -1 accuracy and +3 fire rate. This one is -1 damage for -1 accuracy and +2 fire rate, or overheat time. We'll just say +2 overheat time. That's easier to say. So that's that gun. And next one we're taking a look at is the Void. And I just realized I can't kill myself over here. Screw it, I'll just use this guy to kill me, since we have no penalty of losing ammo, since it's, you know, always. Alright, so now next up is the Void. And the Void does have -2 fire rate, which means it has only 16 shots at full auto. The regular AE4 has 20 shots, and the Vaporizer has 24 to 25, and the Shocker has like 28 or something like that. Actually, no, yeah, 24, and the Shocker has like 26 or 27, somewhere around that zone, and the heatsink will bring it up to like 37 something, I don't know. But -2 fire rate, again, doesn't affect the actual rate of fire, it just affects how fast the overheat, and this one overheats 20% faster, which is something you don't want. So here's the normal AE4. And this is how fast the Void will overheat. And you notice much faster. The bars go up much faster, and just to compare, we're gonna do full autos at the same time. Here we go. And the Void overheat faster. It's not a huge change, but it is a bit annoying to have to overheat your gun faster, especially since the overheating time is slow. But this is why heatsink is recommended to counteract this downside, because it does two things. Makes it reload faster. Yes, you heard me, it makes it reload faster. Watch Drifter, it'll prove you're right. And it also makes it also decreases the downside of the weapon. And the good side about this variant is the fact that it's +2 range, which since the AE4 is so consistent in 4-shot kills and being a 3-shot headshot at all ranges, it's 30% more range added to your 3-shot kill, which is, you know, 15% because it's +2 range. Honestly, very, very good. It has +2 range, so which is something you want with the AE4, more 3-shot range, which is awesome. And the last variant, or actually no, not the last variant. So yeah, so I have to kill both times because I don't have the Vortex, but my dad does, or I'm just using his account. Yep, like I always do. And that's the normal AE4 right there that I have to compare it to. And the AE4 Vortex is honestly a boring variant, and it's not. It doesn't really improve over the base variant. Honestly, it's not really that good. But the stats on it anyways are -1 range, so it's not as bad as the Venom, but you do get -1 range, which is 15% less range on your 3-shot kill. I don't know how to test the ranges, so don't hate on me for being like, oh, why are you not testing out the range? Well, you know. So -1 range, but the good side to this variant, it is kind of a good side, but it makes it so that lazy people don't have to get 20 kills with the AE4. They can just rock with a red dot sight right off the bat. And yes, the AE4 Vortex does have a free red dot sight attachment, and you know, it makes you more accurate. It doesn't decrease recoil, but it makes it makes tracking your targets better and more accurate. So there are all the AE4 professional variants and the marksman variants, and they all shoot red lasers, by the way. Or does this one? Yeah, red lasers. It's hard to tell if the Void or the Venom is like orangey, kind of more lighter than just the regular red the AE4 has, but yeah. And my ratings on these variants, all of them have pretty severe downsides, so they're not all the best, but my ratings on these is Void at number 1, Vaporizer at number 2, Vortex at number 3, and because the Venom takes a huge penalty in range, Venom at number 4. So there are the AE4 professional variants, and just to prove that I'm not crazy, that the AE4 Venom actually does have, not the Venom, the Vortex has a free red dot sight. I'll prove that now, but because of the free red dot sight, you can't detach it and put any other optics you want. So there, and because of a free attachment, you only have 2 custom attachments left, 1 free spot left, and 1 that you have to use primary gunfighter for. Not this controller, and you see it is locked, so you cannot detach it, and you can only put 5 other attachments on this variant of your choice. Realistically, you can only put on 2 because that's what the game will only allows. But that's the AE4 Vortex, and yes, AE4 Vortex. And next episode, 100% going to be the Bulldog. I don't think I skipped any weapons. Yeah, AK-47 and. But other than that, I pretty much got every professional variant, so there's no going back. So the Bulldog is definitely up next. I will see you guys later.